What were the mistakes you made in the past? What were the things you did wrong? What were those frustrations that kept you in absolute worry, anxiety, and pain? For you, maybe you lived a life like me. A life that was characterized by chains of redundancy and bitterness. I was left to stay with an abusive father. His cold at the sight of my pants and teenage breasts. He tore my pants while he was drunk, placed his arms over my mouth and forced himself inside me. I was left to live with an abusive father after the demise of my mother when I was only 12 years old. Each night was a different night. He came in squeezing my breasts, grabbing my butt and hitting my head on the wall. He wouldn't stop at all, for goodness sake. I was his daughter. Each time we had to commit such an abominable act, I died. I died again and again. There was nothing he didn't say to me. There was no threat he didn't give me. I was a poor breed left to die in the hands of oppression from the one who should have given me comfort and security. I never wanted to forgive such a wicked man. I never wanted to see him again the day I left the shack. No, that was what our house was, a shack on the bank of Kaima River where I sold maize. I left the shack that morning, tiptoed my way out while the beasts slept from the exhaustion of a rough night. I left for another city. My frustration didn't stop there. I was made to work as a prostitute for several years in the house of a woman who sheltered me. For me, it was the end of anything called a better life. It was the end of anything called freedom. I lived most of my life in the bondage of pain. The guilt of my defilement invaded my peace. The brutality of my abusive father, who was an ancestor, gave me no hope of a better tomorrow. How could I ever move on from the trauma of rape, prostitution, poverty, and illiteracy? What could life offer me other than pain and disgust? What I didn't realize was that my past was dirty, not my future. My past had all the stains of bad. My past had all the evil events. My past was a dilemma no one wanted to be associated with. My past was a barrier, a very huge barrier to me for several years. Girls my age were schooled, living better lives, and I never believed I could too. I never believed I could become a successful career person or even have a decent home or marriage. Which man was going to marry a defiled girl like me? Which man was going to marry a girl whose father is the source of her anguish? Could I heal from the agony of my past? Could I heal from the bitterness which was left to cloud my soul, to cloud my thinking? My past was bad, but my present could make my future better. I thrived. I survived. Life found me in a place of pain. Life found me in a place of bitterness, trauma, and regret. But grace found me. I don't know what might have happened. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe it was just an error. Maybe you didn't even mean it. Maybe you meant it. Give yourself some slack. Cut some slack. I told myself that I had to forgive my father. Tell yourself that too. Forgive your past. Forgive the people that wronged you. Forgive the pain, trauma, and bitterness of yesterday. Make up your mind that you are letting them leave. You are allowing them all to get out of your life and space. The best revenge is to move on. Holding on to the bad only keeps you behind. Holding on to the bad only keeps you in the bad. You attract what you think. if you're thinking of your past, if you're thinking of your failures, if you're thinking of your pains, then you will attract your past, your failures, and your pain. Many times you cannot see the glory and the beauty of the future. We cannot see the better because we are stuck in the bad. We think of the things that didn't work well. We think of the things that didn't go as planned. We think of the bad events and we enter into the same cycle of regret every day. I told you that my bad can't stop me from the better. I know I had a bad life, but I am looking forward to a better life. I know I had bad experiences, but my heart is open for better and blissful experiences. Open your heart, open your mind. Tell yourself that you won't be stuck in the bad. Tell yourself that you won't allow the bad things you have encountered to stop you from enjoying the better days and things ahead. What are the bad things you have experienced? Maybe the loss of a loved one, spouse or parent. Maybe the loss of your business or finances to fraud or mistakes. Maybe the loss of your license or certification. Maybe the loss of your properties to flood, earthquake or fire. Maybe the loss of one thing or the other. Maybe this or that. Whatever the bad may be, there is always the better ahead. Whatever the bad may be, I want you to know that it is not the end of the world for you. If you fall, you must get up. If you get tired, you can rest, but make sure you don't give up. Keep pursuing yourself into a place of joy and peace. Experiences don't define you. Life doesn't define you. You define experience. You define life. People don't define who you are. Situations don't make you. You make situations. You are the one who has the power to control everything that happens inside. Do not let anyone tell you that you have an ugly past so that you can enjoy a better future. Do not let anyone tell you that you have an ugly past so you can enjoy a beautiful future. Do not let anyone tell you that you were once this and once that. If it is in the past, then it had passed. If that relationship didn't work the last time, it doesn't mean it wouldn't work now. Because you had a bad experience in your last relationship doesn't make you or mean you cannot find true love or a partner who would commit to you genuinely. If that business didn't work that last time, it doesn't mean that it wouldn't work now. If you couldn't get through school because of something bad, it doesn't mean you can't go now. It is never too late to accept the beauty of tomorrow. Your bad cannot stop the better coming your way. Maybe people close their hearts to opportunities because of previous failure or futile attempts. Many people close their hearts because they still feel the pain and shame they went through the last time they failed. Many people close their eyes because they are afraid of darkness, and unfortunately, they never get to know what the light comes. Many people prefer to drown in their past than ask for help. You need to know that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come to you. This too shall pass. This affliction, this pain, this frustration, this trouble shall end. They shall all pass away. They shall all erode and not be seen. It is only a matter of time before you will spring up. You will see the best part of your life. You will see yourself blossom into strength. Do not give up. Do not die in the process of time. It is only for a while, and that which makes you heavy will soon be taken. The truth is that unless you let go of the bad, unless you break the reluctance to forgive your past, to forgive the bad experiences, unless you realize that the situation is over and past, you cannot move forward for the better. I want you to know that the bad can never stop you from the better. You are the only one that can stop yourself. If you let yourself shrink by the bad, you can never meet the better. You allow yourself to be swallowed by the bad, you would be drowned by the time the better is here. Nothing can stop you from doing the better except you allow it. Nothing can stop you from blossoming except you permit it. Your bad experiences are mirages that you must break free from. You must see right. Your better days are ahead. Don't let these bad things stop you. The bad can't stop you from better. Thanks for watching this video.